Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tides of Death. How are you guys doing today? Does anyone have any pirate facts for me or seafaring facts?
I don't
No.
got nothing, Koibu. I
Oh
have
my
jack
god.
shit.
Oh my god. Sorry,
If
you
no
had some
one's
good
got
stuff.
anything, I've got something,
Yeah.
but it's not that good, really.
Don't preempt it with
got
that. You know, you're gonna lower my
Well,
expectations.
yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna lower your expectations either. I think this is quite good. Okay,
Oh yeah,
so this
there
is
we go.
about a pirate called Lawbringer. Right, he was just one of many buccaneers. A cross between state-sponsored privateer and outright outlaw, who lived in the Caribbean Sea in the mid to late 1600s. It's also known as Jean-David Now. Lawbringer is believed to have begun raiding Spanish ships and coastal settlements, cultivating a reputation for excessive cruelty. So this is why I'm choosing this one, because it reminds me of MrMouton. Soon after arriving in the Caribbean as an indentured servant, 17th century pirate historian Alexander McMillan wrote that Lawbringer would hack his victims to pieces bit by bit, or squeeze a cord around their necks until their eyes popped out. One time, suspecting he'd been betrayed, Lawbringer supposedly even cut out a man's heart and took a bite of it. However, karma came back to haunt him, as in the year 1668, when, according to McMillan, he was captured and eaten by cannibals.
Whoa.
There you go.
That's pretty good. What was this guy's name again?
Lawbringer, but it's like L''Lawbringer.
Ah, that's pretty good. I will give you 3% experience points. 4%. 4%. You know,
4%.
it's about a pirate. It doesn't improve our knowledge of like seafaring or piracy, but it does give us an example of the brutality of piracy and how these people who operate outside of the law did whatever the fuck they wanted. Eating people's hearts, murdering people, letting their eyes pop out, maybe tying them to a post and bashing their head in until it explodes. It helps us connect to our pirate roots.
All right.
Okay, that said, last session, we ended with a brawl on the beach. Many men of the White Prince guards were slain. A cleric was brought low and killed, and a cargo ship was boarded and overtaken. The 3 soldiers on there are surrendered. They have no weapons. They've been tied up. The owner of the cargo ship, a woman named Ajora, has met with at least Captain William and Winters, sorry, and is I guess now at the tip of your sword, while the rest of the party, I think, is maybe hopping on one of these rowboats to come to the boat. I think the whole party's gathering together.
Yeah. So is she surrendering, or are all the guards surrendering?
Yeah.
Is someone on this ship wearing a captain's hat or anything like that?
She is the captain, and she does indeed.
Does she have anything that's... Yeah, she's got a hat.
She's got a hat,
Okay.
and she's got a chain necklace that goes around her neck with a group of keys dangling from it.
Okay, so with my rapier pointed at her chest, I will take an elegant step forward and reach out with my left hand and take her hat off her and throw it overboard. And then I will remove the chain from her neck.
The tricorn hat
Pocket it.
falls to the sea and floats. You can pocket the set of keys as the rest of the party climbs aboard.
Well, you won't be needing that anymore. Thank you for that. What did you say your name was, lady?
Ajora.
And let me introduce you to my crew. My name is Captain John Winters, and these are the Crimson Fists. As they start climbing on board.
And then her eyes widen as she realizes, oh my god, I've heard of these people. And her hands go from at her side and sort of like annoyed to about ear height.
But I like to see.
You can see popping up from the below the decks or the door that leads just under the aft castle are the eyes of the rest of the crew here, looking out from the darkened areas, observing what's transpiring on the main deck.
The rest of her crew, or is it
her crew, the actual people who run the ship and sail it, not just these soldiers who have borrowed the ship for a while.
0th level, or can I get a pickup on it?
Yeah, let's
Are
see.
they
Give me
rags? Do they have daggers?
Yeah, you can tell that they look just like ordinary sailors. You know, they're fairly strong, but they've got vests on, they've got sandals, and they're not wearing any like fancy cloaks or anything. They don't have weapons at their sides. These are the people who would operate the sails and haul the gear and cook the food. Some of them might be like capable warriors, but that's not their primary role.
Got it.
I will point to the soldiers and say, Sail Archie, go and tie up all of the armed men.
No, you don't have to do that. We're cooperating peacefully, Ajora says. Why don't
Your
you
crew,
just,
perhaps, but these soldiers won't be so lucky.
She shrugs, gives them one last look, needing their eye contact as she's like, I don't care, to them.
These soldiers are going down to the deep for my friend over here, and I'll give him a smile to Sail.
Unfortunately, lads, you chose the wrong side this time.
I'll give Neal a meaningful eyebrow wiggle.
Fellow captain, do you have any idea what this is? And I will produce the mask and like paint it over my face. I just want to see if anybody on the ship has any sort of charisma or eye
Give
movements,
her
you know?
lore check. Oh yeah, she nods. It's a death mask. They used to make them around here a couple 100 years ago.
What does that mean?
It's a holy mask of Martha. It prevents the you put it on someone when they die, and it prevents them from being turned to undead or raising in the afterlife.
Oh, that worked well.
It did it. And then I'll smile at the captain.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is. So it's now.
I'll pocket it.
So, Ajora, how would you like to come out of this situation?
Alive with my crew and my ship. That's not too
That's
much
a-
trouble.
It's quite the ask. You know, I'm not really in the business of capturing ships and then handing them back over.
How do you feel about fine jewelry, Captain? I asked the other captain.
I'm a merchant by trade. I like all sorts of things that can bring me wealth and money.
I'm gonna pull out and just start kind of like opening the pots of the jewelry that we have, and I'll produce a few of the gold and silver ones and ask her, I guess, what do you think something like this is worth? See
She
if she's
motions
a
to
merchant,
like,
maybe
can I go
appraisal?"
get a closer look?
I'll nod. I'll look to the captain. Winters.
Yeah, I mean, I shrug. If you want to ask what it's worth,
I nod.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
So she will come over and take a look at some of this jewelry. I'll give her an appraisal check.
Based off it.
She takes a look at it and shrugs and goes, I don't know, this is kind of old and tacky. I would just melt it down and sell it for its weight.
No,
Ooh,
no.
oh god, this is
thought too.
ugly. Ugh.
Bad taste back in the day. So, you were saying your crew, your ship, your life?
I mean,
That's a lot of requests. I think you should maybe temper your expectations slightly here.
And my crew.
What do you think this ship's worth, Captain? 10,000?
At least 10,000 gold, this ship. More to a man like me. I could make great use of a ship like this.
What about each life of her crewmen and women? How many crew are on board?
The crew of her ship is that right? She's got 4. She's got 3 to operate the sails, cook, cabin boy, and 2 others. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's got 7 crew total.
So 7
Well,
crew
Captain,
members and yourself. I'd say 1,000 gold per head. 5,000 gold for yours. You're a captain. 12,000 gold. That seems like a fair price for a ship. What do you say? You fancy buying yourself back into freedom?
I know a good deal when I see one.
I thought. Well, this isn't the best place for negotiations. Why don't we leave our mutual friends, I say, looking to the people that Archie's tying up, over on the land over there. Let them have a little rest and think about what they've done. And why don't we sail somewhere a bit more private?
Captain, if I could, I think that we should handle our mutual friends and not leave a tongue to speak.
Yes, Captain. I think we should let the sea judge these men.
Who am I to deny my crew the bounty of victory? Go ahead, do with them what you will.
No one will get giddy, and he'll start like prancing over and ask Sail, "Oh, can I please throw an off sail?"
Okay, yeah, sure you can. And
He'll grab a crew member and dangle him over and let him scream for a while before he pushes him over.
They panic. They plead. The crew member here, this soldier, says, wait, hold on. I have money. I have money at home, and I've got a family. They'll pay a ransom. I swear.
Normal.
Dozens of gold.
And whisper in his ear, "I don't care," and then he'll push him over.
The next crew member starts to back away as much as they can, kick themselves and sort of waddle while tied up, and say, no, the White Prince will pay handsomely for me. I'm important. I'm about to be promoted to sergeant.
my god will pay more, and I'll shove him over.
The last person looks up at you as you approach. Hi. Please? Pretty please?
Pretty good.
The sea will judge you.
Best argument yet, not gonna lie.
Lister is polite.
I'll throw him overboard too. Or whoever wants
And when they're tied up, there's no way they can survive. They kick, they struggle for a little while. It's mostly silent as their hands or heads pop up above the water for a little bit, and after a minute or two, the sea is calm.
Oh, as I'm watching them drown, I'd like to gently whisper the name Roby to draw his attention to me killing White Prince's men.
Yes. Yes. You know he would be satisfied by this. Even if there's other distractions that prevent you from feeling his presence, you intrinsically know that this is something that would bring Rohi joy.
Are there still live men on the beach?
There's
I think we killed everybody.
I don't know. You could have killed them by now. You had tied them up and disarmed them. I don't know if you wanted to, finish them off or leave them there.
No one will go and drag him in the sea with Sail, I guess.
Okay, cool.
I'll listen.
All the soldiers dead. You can take your new ship. You pull anchor.
Yeah,
and,
well, first off.
Before
first
we leave,
off-
we leave a rose
Yeah.
on the beach, right?
Oh, wait, a
Is that
rose?
your MMO? Wait,
No,
were you
feather.
doing that for a while? Oh,
right,
feather.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well,
Oh,
first off,
and your
we need to
ship.
go get our ship back. So I say, all right, well, we can sit here for a little while whilst Nilrim and Sail. Do you guys want to go and retrieve our ship?
Sure.
By retrieve, Captain, you mean put it away?
Put it away, bring it back here.
And on. Okay, Nilrim will go, and it's his last casting of this, of the tools that we have. So he and Sail are going to go prepare the ship. We remove everything. We put it onto our new ship.
Haul all the cargo from the old ship to the new ship. Strip it of the things it's not supposed to have. Get in good condition. Line it with the cords you have.
Nilrim takes the miniature ship in a bottle. He puts it inside the bottle. He puts that on the ground, and he casts his Nilrim ship in a bottle spell. And our ship eventually, after I think it's like 1d4 hours or like 1d10 minutes, 10 sails in.
Oh, it's only D10 minutes.
To go in, I think it is to get
It's
some.
a-
I don't
it's
know.
longer.
I can read it,
Yeah, it's a
me
few
read it.
hours to prepare the ship, and then it's just a short couple of minutes for the ship to go actually into the bottle.
So here's the D5 for hours. So it took us 1 hour to prepare the ship, and then 5 minutes to go into the bottle.
Perfect.
Okay. So you're probably gone for a couple of hours, though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, when they leave, I will say to Ajora, all right, bring your crew out here. I want to get a look at them all.
They all march on out. Indeed, there are 7 of them, a cook and a cook's assistant, 3 proper sailors, and then 2 people who just haul goods around, you know, move stuff. You would call them stewards, maybe? Is that the right term?
Cabin boys?
Something like
I
that.
don't know. But I
Deckhands.
say...
Deckhands.
Deckhands, okay. All right, well, if I'm going to be leaving you with your arms untied to one of the ship here, I need to make sure that you all understand what's going on. And I cast my eyes across the 7 of them and try to pick out the one who looks the biggest and the meanest.
Yeah. Let's see.
Prison way.
All right.
Oops. There's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them have 13 strength.
Okay, I point to one of them, one who looks more like battle-hardened.
Yeah, one's got 11 con, the other has 8 con. So 13 strength, 11 con is the biggest, strongest looking feller about.
All right. Has he got any weapons on him?
Nope.
All right. I point to Archie and say, okay, you got 5 rounds. And then I want to make a little circle here and have Archie fight this guy for 5 rounds.
All right.
Wait, maybe 3 rounds. We don't want to kill him.
It's only gonna take 1 round.
Yeah, 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Stay on your feet for 3 minutes.
Oh,
See
you
what
should
you
have
can
2
do.
of them fight him for extra.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll fight both of them. It's both of them. Fuck it. Do you know what? You 2 look about the same size as each other. All right, we can do a 2 for 1. You got 5 minutes.
They look a little surprised as you are giving them just like free reign to beat the shit out of this person. And as they get like, you know, oh, those are both Archie tokens. Whoops.
He's multiplying. Oh no.
Something like the secret
Neal's
power.
worth a nightmare, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll just use these guys, even though they don't have weapons. Let's bring the boat into view a little bit better.
I whisper to Archie, like, try not to kill anyone.
Well, the 2 of them will square off with you, Archie. And let's do it. Let's roll initiative.
Okay, at this time, Nilrim and Sail are probably preparing the ship, right? Mm-hmm. I just want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, you guys are...
We'll be
Yeah, if
fine.
anything goes wrong, if these 2 soldiers beat Archie, it is possible.
is
Round
possible.
1. Archie, are you using your brass knuckles or just your bare fists?
I'm pretty sure I'm using brass knuckles. No.
All right.
Fighting 2 people, fuck it.
Whatever you
you're
want.
fine, 2 for 1.
Let's fuck them up. All right. Starting with the right one. The one to Archie's right.
Uh-huh. Easy hit.
He's got 3 HP.
And you quickly knock him down to like halfway to dead. -5 HP. -2 HP. 5. -5.
Second attack?
And
Can I see if he stumbles backwards over the railing of the ship.
you know, he should get a
pretty
saving throw versus death. 1d20, a 4. Yes.
Down.
He stumbles and topples backwards over the other side of the ship. The other guy has
before
barely
the
a
other
moment
guy-
to react before your
Before
next.
The other guy even...
Before he kills the other guy, I look at one of the soldiers, the sailors, and say, "Go get him."
And you hit for 6, perfectly KOing the other person, not making him bleed, just knocking him flat on the ground. The other person is in the water. You tell a sailor to jump after him, and they do. They throw themselves over the side of the ship, you know, grab the netting,
Are you sure
search
that sailor
around.
can swim? Because last time
He
they said they
cannot
couldn't.
swim. He's holding onto the netting and like searching for the guy with the other hand.
Archie will brush some dust off of his shoulders, shrug, and move back off. Move towards Sail. Give him a little fist bump.
1, 2, 3. You hear the calls from below in the water. I can't find him. I don't know where he is.
Well,
It's not our fault.
yeah.
1 KO'd, the other outright dead. The crew knows who they're working with here. It's the
Yeah,
Crimson
so,
Fists.
So I trust we won't have any issues here then. I say, looking at the rest of them.
There are slow nods of appreciation of the severity of the situation.
Right. Well, tend to the ship. The deck's looking a bit scruffy. It could do with a mop up here. I hate to think what it looks like down there. And Ajora, if you could move your things out of your quarters so I can have somewhere to sleep, that'd be great.
These are all complied with.
Right.
And as the rest of the ship gets put away, the other one is appropriately stowed. You can take a look about on the ship and see that there's not much here. Just as Ajora had said at the end of our last session, the ship is in had just unloaded all of its stuff, hadn't loaded any new cargo yet when it had been commandeered by the dead cleric out on the beach. And it's basically empty with just a little bit of food and water.
No, that's fine. There's a lot of room to relax. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go and sit in the captain's quarters while Ajora, I'll lie on her bed as she's clearing her stuff out, reading the captain's log.
Captain's log is pretty straightforward. Picked up this from here, from this person who owes us this much money. We're dropping it off here to this person. Just a list of ports they've been to, contacts that they've had, goods that they've moved, passengers that have been here, fees that have been paid, when new sailors come and go. It's a pretty straightforward standard log. There's not really a lot of color commentary in it. More just a practical list.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm reclining on the bed, drinking my bottle of rum, reading this book as she's filing in and out, moving her stuff. Can I find the papers for the ship as well?
Absolutely. You find them in the desk. You assume that they're going to be in the one locked drawer on her desk. It's where you would keep your papers.
I've got the keys, so I find the key.
Yeah, you open it up, and there it is. Log is there, some money's there, a silver dagger is there, some writing utensils, some other crap.
Yeah, I'll keep all this. I'm going to lock it back in the drawer, but the paperwork, how much of a description of her is there and her crew?
There are 2 pages for the captain, the owner of the ship, that are described in detail. It gives height, it gives weight, it gives hairstyle and color and generalized appearance. It's pretty detailed. Whoever wrote this would have had a lot of time to look at her and sort of make notes on it.
What if she owns the ship but she doesn't sail it herself? Is there room for but the captain is this, and then a description of that captain? Or
in this situation, it is owner and captain is the label. So you imagine it could be switched to owner is this, captain is this, or person who is empowered to operate the ship is this. Could be a different entry.
Now that we have this book, it should be reasonable for us to assume that it could be pretty easy, or at least conceivable, that we could get it forged to match Captain Winter's descriptions exactly.
Yeah, but you'd have to find someone who's willing to forge such documents, which could be, that's a death sentence penalty right there. So you need someone who's willing to put their life on the line.
Someone.
Yeah. Wiley might know someone, or Nightingale might know someone.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty good. All right, I mean, I locked that stuff back in the drawer. Did you say there was a silver dagger?
Yes. More decorative than anything. Sort of small. Looks like someone might use it for a letter opener, but it's definitely silver all the way through.
Take them out.
Yep, can kill a werewolf.
Yeah. You never know.
I don't think we've ever ran into one.
I have. It's good.
Well, the ship is yours. And your second ship, your first ship, I should say, is now upon it. So where would you like to go?
Yeah, well, Nilrum's going to come back onto the ship and have a discussion with probably the captain about what to do with these people.
Well, I think we all have a discussion together. Everyone's back up. I think maybe we sit down. Or maybe we've got deck chairs on the deck. And we're all
Let's bring their captain as well to the discussion, and we'll just have a frank talk,
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we set it up, we're all reclining or something on the deck. And she can just be sat on a stool or something, on a barrel.
Yep.
Right.
So,
Ajora, we need to have a little discussion about what's going on here. I believe my wizard friend here has a few questions for you.
An unregistered wizard?
give him a wink. Show him. Nilrum will show off his spell books too. He has 3 of them, and he's very proud of them because this is a tremendous amount of wealth.
It is, yes.
So much so, I don't even think the crew members know how much these spell books cost. Yeah. So, how are you going to be of use to us? More use than this cargo ship. I want your most frank and honest answer. Honesty is what will set you free here.
She chews her lip for a moment. How willing is she to cooperate? Ooh. Well, I don't know much about your operation. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourselves so I know how best to work with you?
We operate in the Outer Islands. I'm sure you heard about the goblin situation. Just one island over.
I thought that was someone else. Was that you?
Give her a smile.
I thought Captain
It was
Starbuck
us.
was the pirate who was doing the Goblin Islands.
He took
Krob
credit
Prass
for it.
and something. Oh.
Which I don't think we mind. I look to the others.
Yeah,
We want to keep a low profile down here. So, Captain Starbuck taking credit for it is a most welcome endeavor.
Okay, so you're. I know this is not judgmental, but you are bloodthirsty, ruthless pirates willing to overthrow islands, rob ancient tombs, kill the White Prince's men, and take ships captive. Is that
Gets it,
about right?
Captain. She gets it.
It's a non-exhaustive list.
Yeah. And among other things, yes.
Well, I imagine that you're quite wanted. I've heard of the Crimson Fists. I've seen posters up. And she looks sort of in the direction of Archie and nods to herself like, he kind of looks like the guy who's in the Crimson Fist poster. But I imagine you have a hard time getting to any significant town. The Inquisitors will always check your paperwork and would probably find you. I bet you've got trouble resupplying or getting those hard-to-get items and selling your ill-gotten goods. No judgment.
That is correct.
You help with that?
In exchange for the life of my crew, I would be willing to bend my normal method of working.
If you
How so?
work with and for us, it's going to be a lifetime thing. Once you're in the Crimson Fist, you can never leave, I say. And you helping us this way will skyrocket you to a full-fledged member, I'd say.
She takes a moment to survey the situation. Intrinsically knowing this is not the sort of deal you can say no to.
Yeah.
You know, this is a join or die sort of offer, and that reads across her face pretty easily as she looks at Archie and looks down at his bloodied fist where he just beat one of her crew members to death and knocked the other unconscious. She looks over to Sale, who she's not quite sure about, but they were talking about sacrificing people to his god, and so there's definitely that aura of maybe we shouldn't even ask who this person is. Over to the unregistered wizard, who has been throwing spells around and just shrunk an entire ship into a bottle. And then finally back to the captain, who stole her hat and keys and kicked her out of her bedroom. Yeah, we can do that. I can't promise my crew will be necessarily cooperative, but if you kick them off and replace them with others that will, I'm sure that will work. But I have to
Your
insist
crew
that
will-
you let them live, one way or the
Sure,
other.
your crew will cooperate just the same way you are. They'll probably each get the same deal. I look to the captain.
Thing is, if we let them go now and they go and speak to the authorities and tell them that we've been working with you, that doesn't do us any good. I'm afraid the ultimatum goes for them as well.
But worry not. You'll have a new life. With us, you'll be the good side of the business. And we'll just bring you things to sell every once in a while. Full autonomy. Nothing changes for you, really, except, if you cross us, you die.
And you're going to
Cool.
kick something up.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like I have much of an option. It's a bad day for Ajora, isn't it?
You do have
Even
an
worse.
You be joining by your own accord.
Yeah.
Don't look so glum, alright? We could have just stoved your head in and thrown you overboard to the sharks.
If anything, fuck the White Prince. He got you here in this situation, you know?
That's a good point. I want to hear you say it.
Oh, you'll have no problems with me saying that. Fuck the White Prince. He's the one who tore up our islands and turned it into the place it is today. He's the one who commandeered my ship and lost me some of my crew members and lost me my ship. Yeah.
Well, then
Down
there
with
you
that
go.
tyrant.
We're best friends. That's one of our goals is handling him, so it's gonna work out. Archie, the tattoos, the markings of our crew members.
Yeah.
Let's
Wait,
get that
hang
going.
on. Can we talk about this ourselves? In private, I say to Ajora.
I'll go inform my crew of what's going on.
Good idea.
And she heads below decks to where the rest of the crew is.
If once she's gone, if we let her
Oh,
just
wait,
out
we
on
wanna-
out on her own, what's stopping her just dobbing us into the White Prince? If we take her back to the base, she's gonna know
We'll have her
everything
crew
about
members.
us. Well, we won't because they'll be on our ship with her.
Not all of them. We can keep one at our base of operation.
Is that gonna be enough though?
I think so. She's not gonna die. She's gonna get a good deal. We're gonna give her money, and
What kind of
In the
ransom
end,
did you get from the White Prince if she told them where our base was and they got the drums back? We need to be careful about this. We need to try and think of something we can make her do or get evidence of something so that we've got something against her.
I was just gonna take each one of their hairs and explain to them if they cross us, I'll find them and then find their entire family.
Sail, Archie, what do you think?
I think what you say is exactly what we need to do, and the only struggle is the how. I mean,
Yeah.
taking the hair has been something we've used before. It seems to work. Alternatively, we could use my god as a threat, sacrifice someone or something, and say, if you betray us, the seas will never be your friend.
What if, like I did, what if we get them to give their souls if they were to betray us? Convince them of his power. They've seen the
With your friend?
It's worth a shot.
Sure, it would scare them into compliance, though. At least there's
Everybody
when there's
fears the
more at
gods.
stake than your life. Yeah. We'll need a show of power, though, Sail. Something that will impress them. You can think about it. We'll take them back to the base, and we'll do it there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got to be powerful, though. You know. Make them know that they're making an oath for their eternal life here.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. You get to keep your soul, and you don't die.
Also, we mark them. I think we mark each individual crew member
Yeah.
hidden spot in a way that I think
Mark them. You mark. Archie can mark them. You can take a hair for your magics, impress upon them the point of it, and then when we get back to the base, Sail can have them swear their allegiance. And I think at that point, we can take the risk.
Can our mark be like a obviously we'll have like the regular Crimson Fist mark, but I think we should also mark them with like a bastardized Astaire image, because I think that would be the best, because they can't just let people who have like an unholy symbol of like a stare walk around with it. So I say we
But
give them like a stare scar with I don't know what Rohi's symbol would be, but something like that. He doesn't say Rohi, obviously.
I could probably. An option would be to give them holy symbols with the. Because like, who's going to be suspicious about a sandstone necklace? I don't think anyone knows about that.
Yeah.
I know.
But
I
we
think-
could do
yeah, I think
we
that
could
would be
do
good.
some sort of like broken Astaire symbol that would be like heretical to any of the White Prince's men. Even if it's just like the Astaire symbol with a cross through it or something like that.
Would that be suspicious? I mean, they would have to keep that hidden.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They will have to keep it hidden. Yeah. But how about we do it like, anytime you get inspected closely, they're gonna withdraw your shirt, correct? But every day, walking around, nobody's gonna, ask you to see you with your shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
What if we do it on like the small of their back, a bastardized version of the Astaire symbol? Is that amenable to everybody?
Yeah.
It could work.
What do we think would be the most, I guess, like crude way of showing Astaire? Would it just be like the Astaire symbol, like broken up, or would it be like the Astaire symbol with like the Malchus symbol like over it?
So the symbol of Astaire is highlighted here. It is a blue triangle with golden rings on each corner. So if you wanted to bastardize it, you could break the triangle into pieces. You could move or remove the rings. It's pretty. What do you call it? It's a very simple repeating pattern.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you could do a circle with 3 triangles, and then it's like reverse the symbol.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That could
Ooh,
work.
I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Okay. So yeah, if everybody's cool with that, I think that's what we'll do then.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Then we're getting them from every angle, like the spiritual, the legal, the violent. They should think twice before going against us.
And
All right.
Staying with us, you basically get your life. You can live how you want. You just have to be told what to do every now and again.
Yeah, we can maybe make them like check in with us every now and again at the base, or like check in with Wiley. So they'll have to like come back and pay money up, like some sort of percentage of what they earn.
I think
Do
we
we
find
want-
out what their usual trade routes are and have them stop in the town that we live near.
Yeah.
Do we want to take him to the base, or can
Yeah,
we
I
just
think-
take him nearby?
Well, I
Taking
think
him to the base is such a big thing. If they ever get like mind read or anything, they will know where the base is and everything. We could we could blindfold them when we sail there. So
yeah.
they would have no fucking idea where they are. They would just show up inside of the base, and then when we take them away, we unblindfold them. We sail a day out, and then we let them.
We need a way to contact them though. Like, I'd like to be able to say like, oh, can you give us a lift to this town and get us in, basically.
They could use
Yeah.
Lady Nightingale as their point of contact, leave messages with her.
They're a reputable business. You can probably get messages to and fro islands. Yeah, that could work.
Is there any way we could take them to the base blindfolded, do the ritual and all that, and then drop them off back at Flotsam and have them think that they'd been like teleported there, or so
Maybe
they
not
wouldn't know?
teleported, but we could just have them on the ship, sailing around for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
I think I do have a spell to make people pretend to be dead, so they wouldn't know the passage of time.
Oh, if you have that spell, it could be useful. Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called. Hang on.
Feign death, I think.
That would. I've never thought of a use for that spell, but that could be pretty cool. Because then we could have them be like, check in with Nightingale once a month and pay your taxes to us, and if we need you, we'll leave a message with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's convenient for us; it's right by, but she won't necessarily know that that's where we're set up.
Unfortunately, feign death doesn't last nearly long enough. It's only
How long does it last?
10 minutes plus
Yeah.
Oh.
a minute per level.
But I think blindfolding them below the deck and sailing around for a week.
Should be enough. Yeah. Yeah. So on our
Okay.
journey, we'll just keep them below deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you see Port Ferris from our...
Not from the inside, right?
Not
From
the
some of
inside.
the windows. Remember, there was that one of the core clues that you got to the location of some of the stuff was that you could see
Night
it from
market.
the you could hear the night market and you could see the lagoon.
Okay, well, what if we do the ritual somewhere else then? It can just be somewhere along the way.
Yeah, we'll just do it along the way.
And we don't have to do it at the base. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what we'd like to find on the way home is some sort of abandoned little island where we could stop off and get sail to concoct this ritual. to have them pledge their souls if they betray us, or something like that.
We know of an abandoned island.
Yeah, that's
top
true.
left, where all of our peeps are.
Sulphur Island.
Yep. Sulphur Island.
Okay. So we leave Mon Cher and we head along the ring until we get to Sulphur Island.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need navigation.
Not yet.
Ooh.
If we're just going along the ring, there's no need to make a navigation check. If you want to try and cut through the ring to speed up your time, we need a navigation check.
Well, we're not in our like fancy, fast,
we're not in
maneuverable
fast,
ship.
Right.
So we
you
should
don't.
just take the easy route.
We should take the easy route. Yep.
So the other question is, do you just want to go by power of sail, which between the four of you plus the captain, I guess you're going to leave her tied up below decks, but the four of you could manage this ship on your own if you needed to. Or you could use the drums to power the oars and go a little bit faster, but then they will hear the drumming and they'll hear the splashing of the oars.
I think that's fine. It'll impress them.
Yeah.
Well, I think we want to get across this idea that the White Prince is not infallible. So anything, if we can get look, we've got this item that you've heard about that the White Prince has.
Got it.
You've just seen us kill the cleric.
And plus, it
But-
might even be intimidating. Like, how could we ever compete with ghost rowers?
Yeah.
So you will let them even see the ghost rovers then? You want to show them off to these
Sure.
people?
Yeah.
Oh, do we want to drop off weapons to the goblins?
Yeah. I made it a point last episode to say that I gathered every single one of their weapons, all their bows, all their arrows.
Wait,
and
wait.
stuff.
When we meant to
We're
be
not dropping
given,
it to the goblins. We're giving it to
yeah,
other people. Yep.
on Sulphur Island, yeah.
Which is where
That's
we're going.
right.
Yeah. So it works
Yeah.
out perfectly.
Actually,
Perfect.
that lines up, yeah.
Right.
Do we have any way of signaling them?
Signaling.
Yeah, so we don't have to like climb all the way up again.
I think they knew we arrived, right?
They said they saw
think
us,
so.
so I wonder if we could start a fire or blow a horn or something
We
to
know
get
where
their
they're
attention.
at. We know where they're at, right? Because they had like a spyglass. I'm sure
Yeah.
that you can signal them with a spyglass, and they'll
Yeah,
see
maybe.
our ship arrive, and then we'll just leave the shit there.
We'll just leave the weapons there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll get them moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. You leave Mon Cher and head in the direction of Krob Strait and down the chain of islands. The next day, this was Mon Cher. Then new ship was here.
Do we want to visit the goblins at all?
I don't think so. But if you want to, maybe we can.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think if they'd have anything for us, or if we could do anything for them.
We are.
I mean, it's more likely to be the latter than the former, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't we skate by and like the town was on super high alert, so docking would have been hard?
On the other side, yeah.
On the other side, yeah. We could dock on the goblin side, but it's kind of risky if all the White Princess people are watching. They might chase us.
yeah.
It's probably just fine to leave them for now. Probably no reason
Yeah.
to go back and talk to them.
In fact, I think we don't even sail through the strait. I think we should just go around.
Sail
Yeah,
around
we
it.
just go around. Fuck it, yeah.
Oh, wait. We're going to go through Starbucks blockade, aren't we?
Well, the
no, Starbucks
block-
blockade's on the right.
Yeah, the
was
blockade
there.
was here, near Mon Cher, near Port
Yeah,
Jasper is where they were holding the ships. So you don't have to, if you just head
Yeah.
clockwise.
No,
you,
yeah, but
ignore it.
I thought they were holding the ships there because Starbuck was blockading somewhere to the west.
No, to the east.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't
'Cause we came
so
from
much
the
a blockade. It was just there's a pirate there and it's dangerous, and so they were holding the ships back until the pirate could be dealt with.
Right. So we might still run into him then, but we'll see.
Well, the day after you leave Mon Cher, you pass Krob Strait, and as you're going
Do I get any
past
spells?
yes, you can get spells. As you're going past Swamplandia, you can see the HS Lawbringer. It is one of these massive carrier ships. They're called roosts, and you see these griffins in the sky. And then you see like a griffin hop off the side from like just above the deck of this very large modified clipper ship, which has extra space on it and these roofs down below where griffins can be. And you see these griffins in the air circling just around the corner of the Swamplandia island. The Lawbringer is sitting right around here with its 3 masts. The water line. And the griffins, whoops, that's the wrong button. The griffins are coming around or circling around something on the north side of the island as you are all approaching from this way. So what would you like to do?
Steer the fuck clear.
That's interesting. Swamplandia, we've not been there, right?
No, you don't know much about it. There's just seems to be like a pretty flat, jungly island with 4 river deltas coming off of it. And then just everything else is dense jungle. And there's a couple of like little villages near some of these river deltas, but they're pretty small.
It's probably something interesting there, but it's too risky, right?
We'll note it, but...
Do you want to? So you want to like sail around the other way, sail around the top way to get a good look, just hold in place and watch from afar and like wait? What do you want to? How do you want to go?
I'm fascinated by this massive ship and is enticed by it. It's calling to him.
Yeah, I feel enticed by it slightly.
We could
also
imagine by signal.
Could you imagine if we captured this?
Oh my god, how much would that be worth?
Oh my god. What do you mean worth? We would sail it. Can you imagine?
You could ride a griffin, Archie.
Yeah.
Imagine that. I don't know.
I'll call in the other captain and ask if she knows anything about it.
Yeah.
Why it's here?
She takes a look and nods. It's the Lawbringer. It's one of the roosts, the one that patrols the outer rim.
Archie's looking into the air. The fist bringer. We gotta capture the ship, guys.
I guess this is what they were waiting for to deal with Starbuck.
Oh god, I feel bad for him. How many griffins have they got on there?
It has...
Would it fit
4
in the base?
griffins?
Okay.
4 griffins with knights and plate mail.
That's bad times, that. There's no way.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, of course not. Plus, a powerful wizard and cleric, at least one of each. Political officers, proper soldiers, not just, guardians like that, but proper soldiers, drummers, rowers. Well, no rowers. She looks at you all.
We know.
Yeah.
Considering how we met, if they see your ship sailing past, are they likely to want to speak to you?
She shakes her head. No. I don't think so.
All right. Well, I think we just
We just sail past.
Can we go at a distance, Neal, where they wouldn't be able to see the rowers? What if somebody uses
because the
spyglass?
rowers. So now that you've got a cargo ship, the rowers aren't on the top deck. The rowers are down in the hull of the ship, and so they would see the oars moving, but they wouldn't see.
Are they ghostly oars or are they real oars?
They're real oars operated by
okay.
ghostly people. So if you don't have any oars, then the ship doesn't move itself, right? So you actually have to have the oars on hand. So it would look like you just had proper rowers who were moving your shit.
Great. I was going to say we try and sail around outside the rim, but it's probably better to just act normal and go past them.
Yeah. All right, so you will...
Would it be normal for ships to signal each other for news as well? Like, is it dangerous? Is there any pirates spotted?
That would not be an uncommon thing. That would be fairly ordinary to do.
Wait.
We could ask a couple questions as we sail past.
They might want to stop us and warn us that they've not dealt with Starbuck yet. Right?
I'm pretty sure Starbuck's on the right side. We came through the left side. I'm like 99% sure.
We could also send a signal.
We cut through though, so we might have missed the blockade, or we might have missed Starbuck, whatever he was doing. No.
Okay, well I'm sure they'll signal us if there's problems. Let's not signal them first.
But what if they were come and dock with us and chat?
Oh, let's find out if they do. Because if they do, then we can make a decision.
Because that happened to us before, right? They were trying to call us in and warn us, and we just ignored them. Not these guys, but it was somebody else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's better just to see if it happens, and then we can talk about it versus talking about it.
So
Okay.
to the north we go, sailing on the inside of the island. And as you round this corner, with a good distance between you and all these people, so you're not gonna get too involved in it, you can see a small ship. It's a smaller cargo ship, flying a black flag that is desperately making its way in this direction. It's not going as fast as your ship. It's a smaller cargo ship. It's operated by sail power, no oars. And you can see 3 griffins circling over the top of it while the 4th griffin makes its way in that direction.
I look with my spyglass onto the ship.
Your broken spyglass?
No, I have a real one now.
Okay, it's got it fixed. Good. Onto which ship?
That's the ship, the small cargo ship that's fleeing the griffins.
You see a small crew on it, working the sails, throwing overboard every last little bit of cargo to gain every last ounce of speed that they can pull. They look pretty desperate, and they keep glancing up towards the sky. Most of them have weapons. Some of them have crossbows. The rest of them have spears or sabers. But they're just desperately trying to get every ounce of power out of this ship.
I don't see Starbuck on the deck.
No.
Well, unlucky for them.
Yeah. The griffins swoop lower and then start, the knights on the griffins start lashing out towards the mast and the riggings. After they've determined that it doesn't look like there's any real artillery or spellcasters, the men below fire crossbow shots at griffins. A few will land and wound the griffins who aren't too bothered by it. But the riggings get thrashed by knights on griffin back. The man in the crow's nest with a spear trying to ward them off is quickly brought low by these 7th level knights, something like that. They're fighting pretty well. And eventually the knights hop off their griffins and featherfall their way down to the decks below.
Fuck, that's cool.
Yeah, these guys are badass.
Pretty quick battle. The knights are in plate mail, and they're pretty strong. The sailors on board have no recourse for this. But with your spyglass, while all this is going on, you can see one lone figure squeezing out of a porthole right above the water's surface on the lowest deck, and scrambling around and desperately clinging to the prow of the ship and holding and hiding.
Is it Starbuck?
It's hard to tell at this distance. Give me a charisma check.
Yeah. Damn it.
With the
Wait,
those sea
advantage
spray.
for the spyglass, no?
No. The spyglass is what is giving you the ability to take a look. With the sea spray and the clothing flapping in the wind, and it's too hard to get a good proper look. And plus, you're going up and down as well. As the other cargo ship begins to slow to just the speed of the waves now that its sails are ruined, the figure pulls something out of a bag, drinks it, and drops beneath the waves. Not to be seen again.
What about us?
Signal the other ship. Tell me you saw.
Really? You want to help them out?
Yeah, why not?
No, fuck that. I'm not helping them. Why? If it is Starbuck, better he lives than dies. And say, the further away we stay from these griffins and these knights, the better. We shouldn't engage with them.
I know.
Especially when we have a questionably loyal crew.
Now, would it be suspicious if we were to sort of sail in that direction and drop anchor and hope that he can climb up the rope onto our ship?
Absolutely. How about we just get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, okay. Decision overturned. Let's leave.
So, no things to message. You sail on past. The Lawbringer doesn't flag you or try to, notice you in any way, shape, or form. They don't seem to care. You'll see that the one griffin remains flying above while the 3 knights handle the ship, and soon the Lawbringer approaches the small cargo ship. Boats are launched, 12 soldiers on each boat, and soon the cargo ship is overrun the people are taken in chains back to the Lawbringer. The Lawbringer comes round in front of it and attaches long ropes and chains from one ship to the other to tow it, and continues to head in this direction. It will eventually outpace you. The Lawbringer is a faster ship than your cargo ship. Even towing this other cargo ship behind it, it has incredible speed. It's got a ton of oars, huge sails, plus at least one wizard and one cleric on board who use magic to help aid the speed of the ship. And within a day, it is gone from sight. And here we will take our first break. See you guys on the other side.